science in our daily life. Now I'm saying about this. Science in our daily life. First of all, we know about science. What is science? Science is the pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. It is a set of techniques, methods, and laws that are used or were used to achieve knowledge. Science has led to many technological advances that have made our lives much easier, including the development of antibiotics, vaccines, and treatments of disease. Science used in many fields and industries, including agriculture, healthcare, manufacturing, and environmental protection. In agriculture, science used to develop new crops and to improve the farming techniques. Science also used to create pesticides and herbicides to develop new methods of irrigation. In healthcare, science used to develop new drugs and therapies to study the human body, and science is also used to create medical devices and to develop new methods of surgery. In manufacturing, science is used to design products to improve the production processes and to study the impact of manufacturing on environment. In environmental protection, science used to develop new methods of cleaning up polluted areas and to develop new strategies for sustainable development. That's all for today. Thank you everyone. Listen to me patiently. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Mayan, for coming here and telling us about the science and technology in our life. So, my dear students, right now we are going to start our next class, and there is class 4. Class 4. So, for class 4, I'm going to ask you to come here. The first performer of class 4 would be Mr. Siam Babu. Siam Babu from class 4. Rahul will lead on this.
Thank you for giving me a chance to say something here. This is Sia from class 4. I read at Starvalik University School. Today I am going to say about the story. The name of my story is A Poor Boy and a Glass of Milk. There was a poor boy who made a living selling newspaper and various other objects door to door to pay for his school. One day he was very hungry and left he could not buy even a few steps. There was no money in his pocket. He decided to ask for food at a house. He knocked the door and still there to see a beautiful young girl at the doorstep. With so much hesitation in spite of his hunger, he asked the girl for a glass of milk. The young girl understood his hunger through his eyes and offered him milk in a huge glass. With astonished look, he drank the milk very slowly. With a big smile in his face, he turned to the girl. Few years passed. The young girl fell ill and diagnosed with the rarest kind of nervous condition. Dr. Pal, a renowned specialist, was called in by the hospital to examine her. He was admitted to learn about the rare condition. As he entered her room, Dr. Pal immediately identified who that woman was. At last, he won over the disease, and the woman was completely cured. Everyone praised the doctor, while the woman was quiet and afraid about the hospital bill as she could not afford to pay. Dr. Pal asked the hospital to send the bill in as he would add his charge. After receiving the hospital bill, Dr. Pal wrote a note and sent it to her. With lots of fear, she opened the note and had no idea how much she was charged. Her eyes filled with tears and happiness. Once she opened the bill, she found the bill cancelled, and that was not the reason for her happiness. She saw the note is written by Dr. Pal. Bill paid years ago with a glass of milk. Moral of the story is, no good deed never goes unnoticed. Thank you for listening to my speech. Pray for the Hafiz.
Thank you, Mr.